Hello guys, welcome to my video series tutorial to talk about Microsoft Semantic Kernel. In this video, I am going to create one small tiny copilot using this SDK. Let's start how to create this copilot. So far, we have used three types of plugin: location, weather, and Bing Map plugin. For this tiny copilot, I am going to use these three plugin to build this copilot. Here I have created one function called create kernel builder. Here I am creating the kernel builder object to added these three plugin: location plugin, weather plugin, and Bing Map plugin. The next step, we have to communicate to the model. For that, we need interface. For that, I'm going to use a chat completion service interface, the variable name called chat completion service equal to kernel dot get required service. Here we have to pass the interface name. So interface name chat completion service. We created the object. Next, we have to set the system behavior. So what type of messages you can able to handle it. Here we clearly specified we can handle three type of queries, one for location and another for weather and third one for Bing Map related address. So we're going to set the system behavior. You can handle only these three type of messages only. In case if other request is coming, you should not process it like that. To set this system behavior, we have to use chat history class. Here, chat history, I define the system behavior. You have to focus on these three type of messages only. In case if you're not able to handle it, you still ask a question to the user until you complete the task. We set the messages. The next step, here we are keep on going to ask the question to the user. For that, I'm going to add a while loop. So the loop will continually running. The first step, we get the user input. So get the user query assigned to one variable where user messages equal to console.readline. Once we get the message from the user, we have to add this user message to the chat history. Chat messages dot add user message. Here we have to pass the user message. This is not null. Once we get the user message, we have to communicate to the model to get the answer. So get the response from chat completion service where response equal to await chat completion service, the variable name called the chat completion service dot I'm going to use get streaming chat message content. We have already talked about this streaming concept, one of our video. I think this is the fourth part of the video we've seen, kernel streaming. So I use this streaming concept. The first parameter, I'm going to pass this chat history. We call this chat messages, but best I change to the variable name chat history only. Here, chat history. So here also change chat history. Chat history, fine. The next argument is a default argument, prompt execution setting, but still I pass this argument to set the max token. And we have to set the behavior also, function behavior or tool call behavior, we have to set it. For that, I'm going to use this settings here. So this step, we're going to use OpenAI prompt execution settings, the variable OpenAI prompt execution settings, new of tool call behavior. The behavior I set auto invoke kernel function. The next max token Max token I set as small only, small number. I don't want to, big information. This is just for testing purpose, so I keep only less number 20. So here, create execution settings, and this argument we have to pass here. OpenAI prompt execution setting. The next argument we have to pass, that's a kernel. I passed here kernel information. Okay, we communicate to the module and get the response. Why it's coming like this? We are using get streaming chat message. So wait should not come here. I just move this in single line here, this function. Wait, we have to use it here, the next line. So wait for each where message in response, not right line, right function. So we display the information to the user. I do one more step here. So once the response completed, we have to add this response to the chat history again. So I need the complete response message. For that, I'm going to add here string combined response. Here we add into this function, go to message. Finally, we add all the combined message to the history. Not this one, add assistant message. Before printing this one, I add one more here, who is response to the user. So here I add console.writeLine, or I keep write only. Here we add assistant. This guy responding. Okay, fine. So here also we add like this, user who is typing, user. Fine. And I do one more step. Here I change the color so that we can see the two different color. Console dot foreground color, here green, the response. And one more I do here, should be white. Fine. And we just print one console.writeLine, so that next line it will come. Just pass 2, so 2 break. Okay, seems to be all okay. I think I just increase the max token, look like it's small, so increase up to 100. We start the application. Application has started. Here we send the greetings message. So as a user, I send the request information about Chennai and weather also. I sent 2 requests in one query. I need some history information plus I need weather information also. So now Copilot preparing the result for us. Here we get the result. So this is the history information, the next line weather report. This time coffee shop in Tanjavur. We get some address. So this time Copilot prepare for address for us. Yeah, we get it. Okay, so it's able to handle our request. In case if we send unrelated information to the Copilot, for example, feedback about Windows 11 OS. This query is unrelated to the Copilot, so we get the information. I'm sorry, I am friendly assistant who is specified in providing historical information, weather, and a city-based suggestion like that's only. So it's keep on redirect to the user to the correct path, what message this Copilot can be able to handle it. This is a simple example to create the tiny Copilot. In coming videos, we talk about more about this Copilot concept. Thanks to all.